It's just about 8:35 on this Monday morning, and that means it's time to check in with TMZ for all the latest Hollywood news. Joining us live from LA right now is Dax. Now, Dax, you can only guess what our first story of the morning is Kim and Kanye, or Kimye as they're calling him's baby. Now, there's not a lot of news out there, a lot of information, so we're turning to you for maybe a little bit more than we might have at our fingertips.
Well, here's the deal. You know, there's been a lot of talk. Well, obviously, she gave birth over the weekend on Saturday morning. She went into labor on Friday night, and Kanye was there for the whole thing, right by her side. She gave birth to a little baby girl. There was a lot of confusion over the weekend of whether she had a C-section, whether she had natural birth. Our sources very close to the family are telling us that she had a natural birth, and you know, a lot of people were talking all about whether Kanye was going to be there. He was. He actually canceled his record release party so he could be there throughout the whole thing. You know, and I think everyone is excited for them. There's a lot of haters out there, but I think there are a lot of people excited for the two of them. And you know, she did go 5 weeks early, so a very early baby, but nevertheless, we're hearing everyone's doing well.
Now, you know, we don't think of the Kardashians as very private people. Has she said anything about why she decided to keep a lot of this information back, you know, from the public?
I think it's all because of Kanye West. I think if it was Kim just having a baby by herself, that baby would be all over the TV show and information would be out there everywhere. But I think Kanye is such a private person that there's boundaries for him. And, you know, obviously they'll probably release photos through a magazine, something like that. But I think he likes to keep everything a little bit more guarded than she does.
Now, we're talking about Kanye. We're talking about his, you know, record premiere. But it doesn't seem like he needs to premiere the album at all because it seems like it's already out there. We're hearing a lot about Kanye's new album's leak, who's on it, what songs were cut, what songs are there. Do you have any more information on this?
Well, it was a big deal. On Friday, the album just completely leaked online, and it was the entire album. It wasn't just one or two songs. The whole thing went out, and people were downloading it like crazy. You know, it wasn't getting the best reactions. I was kind of watching Twitter, and people were saying it's just definitely not his best album. However, over at Def Jam, which is his record label, people were freaking out. They were going on major damage control because, you know, you lose a lot of money when something like that leaks out and everyone's able to get it for free. They actually have an entire division devoted towards just figuring out where the stuff is leaking, how to kind of plug the leak at that point. And you know, we're hearing Kanye was fine. He was just cool as a cucumber, didn't really bother him too much. He was going along with his life, and we'll see if they're able to kind of fix all of this. But I'm telling you, people were not very impressed with the album.
All right, now we're moving from one Hollywood family to another Hollywood family. We're hearing about the Cyrus family divorce. They filed for divorce, but what else is, you know, going on right here?
Yeah, so, you know, they obviously have 5 children together. This is Billy Ray and Tish Cyrus. They have been married for many, many years, and here's the deal. She has now filed for divorce. He was the one that filed 3 years ago, and they ended up kind of pulling that divorce at the time, wanting to see if they could work it out, and clearly they did it for quite some time, but now she has filed, and Noah Cyrus is the only one remaining that's underage, and but you know what? I kind of see this not going as peaceful as possible. There's already a lot of things on Twitter. You'll see Miley is tweeting her dad saying that he's not answering his phone or email, and so she's going to have to communicate with him online. She's also posting up photos yesterday on Father's Day, hanging out with her mother and her sister. So, you know, there's something that only sounds like going on behind the scenes.
Well, from that photo that you posted on TMZ.com of her with her mom and her sister, it seems like she might be taking sides. Thank you so much, Dax, for joining us. And as always, you can catch Dax weeknights on CW23 right after the 10:30 Channel 4 news. But right now, we're going to head over to our desk check to see what Jordan Williams and the rest of the Channel 4 team news